You are watching Market Watch, the brief overview of the key events from the world of finance. Global stock sales continue to sweep the global market. This week has been full of earnings reports from giants such as Alphabet and Tesla, which have not confirmed the high valuations of technology stocks. This led to a fall not only in the shares of the largest companies, but also in the entire Wall Street, which fell back from its almost record highs. The Japanese export-oriented market, in turn, suffered greatly due to the rise of the yen. The yen recovered to around 152 per dollar after hitting a 30-year low of 162 yen per dollar at the beginning of the month. The yen's recovery took place against the background of Tokyo's alleged currency interventions and ahead of important decisions by the Bank of Japan and the U.S. Federal Reserve, which are scheduled for July 31st. Meanwhile, China's central bank surprised markets again by conducting an unplanned lending operation at significantly reduced rates on Thursday. This indicates attempts by the authorities to strengthen monetary stimulus to support the economy. The negative reaction of the markets to the news on Thursday is related to concerns that deflationary pressure and weak consumer demand in China turned out to be more serious than expected. Earlier this month, China released GDP data that turned out to be weaker than forecasts. Oil prices fell on Thursday due to concerns about weak demand in China, the world's largest importer of oil, and expectations of a truce in the Middle East. These factors outweighed the price increase of the previous session, caused by a reduction in oil reserves in the United States. This year, China's oil imports and refining volumes were lower than in 2023, amid weak economic growth, according to government data. The lack of clarity about the reduction of interest rates in the United States also does not contribute to hopes for high demand with a weak economic recovery in China. And now to the crypto markets. The second day of trading spot ETFs on Ethereum turned out to be significantly less successful than the first, with an outflow of more than $133 million from the largest financial instruments. The only exception was the Fidelity Foundation, which raised $74.5 million. As expected, the price of Ethereum has suffered due to the weak performance of recently launched products. The asset fell from almost $3,500 to a multi-day low of $3,130 earlier today, representing a 10% decline. However, the zone below the current levels and up to $2,800 may resist the fall and the picture may change. That's all I have. Follow the news carefully and be prepared for all the surprises of the market.